All right. I'm gonna fucking. I guess I'm waking up, just starting my day, going over the shit that fucking went down the night before, remembering it over, like in my just sitting up in bed, hung over a little bit.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy that. Shit
No,
was
it wasn't
fucking
fun for
dreadful. Hold on, I'm trying to get to the fucking. Because we're not. Okay. Chill. We're not in the house anymore. It's not scary.
So
Okay.
you wake up next to a succubus.
Oh, sweet Jesus. No, I don't think I'd trust anything in my room except me passing out.
Yep. Just blindly passing out.
Yeah, I'm basically getting up and checking on everybody, seeing if anyone got sucked back into the void of darkness.
Everyone seems fine. No worse for wear. Physically, anyway. The mental toll that this has taken on everybody remains to be seen.
We all need, like, therapy after.
Bleh.
Right?
After cries very
these
heavily
my lord.
every morning.
I'm actually kind of impressed as to like how well everybody's like taking all of this trauma. A lot of it.
Yeah. I'm gonna go out to the fucking road, like the dirt road, just kind of look out in the distance towards the coast. Just looking out there. Was it 1 day remains?
Yep. Well, 2, right?
Yes.
Well, no, we slept.
Because we left the town. We got the news. We got into town. Saw the guy. Left.
Short rested. Took a long fucking journey. Ended up here at night.
Slept into the did our checkout. What the fuck was going on, and then slept. So that would be the end of day 1, beginning of day 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Get something a little more fucking chill than that. But yeah, no, I'm just checking, looking out to the coast, enjoying my fucking coffee drink, or seeing if they have anything that even fucking resembles something of a wake me up.
Not really. They have something they call reek water.
Fuck, I'll pick it up.
It's bitter as shit, but it does the job.
Yeah, finish my drink.
Fairly flat.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna finish my drink, head back to the start meandering over to wherever the crew is.
Well, you see the young ladies out in the street, kind of quote unquote directing traffic, telling people where to go with supplies and such. The elf is in the center of town with her, and his backpack is completely wide open, and he's handing out supplies.
I'm gonna approach them.
Yep. Good morning.
Good morning. Y'all need help?
I think we have this. We're about to leave to go check out the cave.
Alright. See if I can find the others. Get geared up and we'll start heading out with you.
Gather your friends. We'll meet you at the front gate? It's not really a gate. I don't know what to call that. The front entrance, I guess?
South of town.
I'm not over semantic myself after DMing for like 3 hours. What the
I
fuck?
don't even know. He's trying to figure out where it is. I'll just be nodding like, done.
Cool.
I'm gonna begin trying to find everybody, see what the fuck is going on. I'm gonna like.
I'm not gonna lie, if I had the time in the morning, I would be looking over that fire, or not the components I found, and just general research over everything.
The Griffin Claw is that. It is a Griffin Claw, and it is badass. It's actually quite large compared to your hands, and yeah, it's a magical component you could use in several spells if you know what to use them in. The Black Swan Feather, however, you know from using magical ingredients that they exert magic. That's why they're magical ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
This does not. It's like it's been spent. It's been used.
No harm in carrying it.
Yeah, unless... Well, never mind.
The
my
issue
caution-
deal is, I also may
my
want to
caution
see
for
if it can be traced. Maybe anything like that. Some kind of use for it at the end of the day.
Well, my only caution for that was that if somebody saw that you had that and knows what it's used for, and also saw that it was spent, that's kind of bad. Or could be. Or perceived that way. But
maybe I'll ditch it in orb burst bags or something.
no, it's super circumstantial. I just had the thought cross my mind. Thought it was kind of cool. Somebody could catch you with that and be like, "Hey, what the fuck did you do,
motherfucking witch?"
Oh hell! No, I'll keep it. Could make for an interesting time.
Finish up your transcriptions there in the morning and your understandings of what happened yesterday, and you venture outside.
All right.
Lydia, you wake to a completely empty room. It is quiet. You can kind of hear the noises of outside, but you've missed this. The quiet.
Yeah, it's been a while, especially with the world now so much bigger. I'm gonna take a minute to just sit in my room, eyes closed, and just try and release at least part of the tension in my tiny little body.
It's hard to do. There's a lot on your head. But I will say that this piece that is going on in this village, the way that these people are working together sounds like your village. The way that it was in unison. People knew what they were doing with each other and helping each other, and it was just pleasant. Which is both saddening, but it's also uplifting. Man's actually kind of capable of achieving the same kind of oneness you did.
Yeah, it is comforting in a way. No, it's take a deep breath as well and head outside and find the rest of my group.
Everybody kind of congregates in the middle of town as that's kind of where everybody's headed to or leaving from, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And after a little while, the bag is empty. He folds that thing back up into a little roll and puts it on his back, in his belt. And says, "All right, well, that's done. I won't have to do that for another couple days at least."
Hoping maybe if we can get this forest situation figured out, I'll be willing to see if we can pull together a little bit of resources. Maybe get you a fucking wagon to bring up here with supplies.
Well, to be honest with you, it'd be a lot easier if we could clear out the stronghold, but I don't see that happening.
Do you know what the deal is with the stronghold, honestly?
No. I know that there were people there defending the town and the pass and all that, and then the next thing we know, nobody's allowed in there, and they walled it up. All I hear is
Maybe
shuffling,
there's something
weird
odd.
noises from inside.
Yeah.
Lydia
There's
saw it.
something weird in there.
You saw. He looks at you, you're like, oh, wings, got you. Okay, well, what did you see, Tiny One?
Soldiers from the kingdom, but they were not alive, but not dead either. They
He looks
were covered in
horrified.
They were covered in the blue veins of the time magic seen in the forest. And they kept blinking into different places.
Blinking. What?
It's an old magic, or at least it would be, I think. They would disappear and reappear somewhere else. There's a creature that I used to know that would do that, but it is a very strange
Would I
magic
know
that's very
blink
hard to
magic?
learn.
You know of the magic. It's not a well-practiced thing anymore, but yeah, you know of it.
I've never
Oh,
seen it
that-
happen without... I've never seen it happen forcefully on another, which makes this very strange.
Very.
Thinking maybe if we hit the cave, learn a little bit. Eventually, we hit whatever's controlling that time magic. Opens up the outpost, but that's a fucking tall order. Small fish at first, I guess.
Well,
Smart
we
thoughts,
have a day
exactly.
left to pull a tall order, so it's all or nothing, isn't it? And we can't really afford nothing right now.
It seems that it's close to all we have left.
Well, not much to lose then, is there?
Not the damnedest.
Nope. Because at the end
Yeah.
of the day, there's the chance we can fix absolutely nothing, and nothing will go back to normal. So,
And trapped in an everlasting fucking darkness. Right, Zavish?
trapped 1,000 years in the future.
Oh, that's optimistical, but yeah.
Ah, what a life.
Just the mutual fucking...
Despair
Yeah.
turned comedy.
We're all screwed,
We're
dude.
fucked.
We're gonna die. Painful, worthless deaths. Or worthless
Oh.
deaths, yeah.
Man. So,
Old guy's looking horrified, like 1,000 years in the future. Eternal darkness.
Just another
What?
Sunday.
I just picked up some food yesterday. What the fuck?
Yeah. I was gonna go
Oh,
check a
by the
vampire
way.
cave. I don't think I want to travel with you guys anymore. Fuck that.
1,000 years of darkness seems pretty harsh. Just saying.
We think we feel.
Right?
Because we get to go through the futility of trying to stop it.
Well, we should be leaving for the town soon. We should get a move on.
Let's get it.
Theater going.
So you depart from the front of the town, and the girl like waves you off, and waits kind of at the edge of town as you leave. And eventually leaves, does what she's doing.
I would have just given a very weak wave back.
Decided where we're going to next.
The cave. That's the old man's heading to the
Yeah.
cave. We're using this as a window of opportunity to, while the vampire goes into town.
Oh yeah, I forgot we were gonna try and commune with Nerul. It's gonna be fun.
Or cut his head off onto
Get a little bit of
Try to cut
info.
the head off of a god.
a vampire because
Vampires.
because he's pretty dead set in the fact that this vampire is is being, well, an asshole.
Well, yeah, we knew
Asshole.
that part. Asshole.
Asshole. Well, you continue down the road for a while until you reach the mouth of a cave.
As we are ascending the path, is there any kind of indicator of like the time magic has traveled up towards the cave entrance?
No,
Or any
no, sir, not at all. It's still within the forest, and it looks to be like have branched directly from the center of the forest, snaked out, and got that bridge, and that's about where it is right now.
Okay. Yikes. Once more into the darkness we go.
Yep.
So much for happy trail walking music.
Sorry, man.
No. Let's pep the spirits a little bit. You're at the cave. Okay.
How about we go
Sorry.
back to the house music again at that rate?
That's okay.
House music.
That was intense.
Just
Not as intense as I intended.
It worked out.
It did
It
work
did. I
out.
got to meet a demon face to face.
Oh my god, this sounds fucking terrible.
Tavisha's a little damaged after that.
I'd
Like,
say
he's got bigger things on his mind at the same time, but fuck. He's a little worried about his job at times.
There's a lot going on at once, and I kind of want it to be overwhelming. I'm sorry.
right.
It's alright.
No, that's valid.
It's-
It would be overwhelming if we were to actually experience this.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for.
It would be overwhelming. You're on the right track.
But don't worry. It hasn't gotten to the point of, oh my god, I'm gonna slit my throat again.
We get to the mouth of the cave. I'm gonna smell like Jesus fucking Christ.
I love the timing, dog. It's perfect. You smell the air, and it smells vaguely of rotting shit. It's pretty bad. Rotting corpses.
Fucking shocker. I
Wow,
just
the
kind of
corpse
recoil a
eater
little
is
bit,
eating
like
corpses.
this is it.
The man says I'll be of no help to you in there, but I will head up the road and check and see if he's coming and let you know.
How in the world will you let us know?
Run
Waiting.
my ass off.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. I just kind of like look at him
Screaming
exactly
terror.
with that, just like. Got it. Thank you. We'll hopefully be out of here before that happens.
I hope so. Good luck to you.
Tyler's setting a timer now.
Yeah. That you joke, but we have had to do that before, and it.
I wasn't joking. Well,
Oh man, it's a
half
game
joke.
changer.
Half
Holy
joke.
Okay,
I
well,
fuck.
okay.
I
To
don't put
be
it past
fair,
Tyler
it was
to give an
necessary
actual
back
timer.
then.
I have a
Back then,
timer
it was
in mind.
100% necessary. There's too damn many of us.
It really depends on what you guys decide to do and how long it takes and yada yada.
Fair.
Right.
But we're at the climax of the whole thing right now, so it'll be fun.
Joy.
Yay. A climax of this chapter.
Here, hold on. Let me.
As long as we all don't die, yeah.
I guess walk it in, and I'll have something for us.
All right. So, the mouth of the cave is vast. It burrows into the rock and into the earth. The amount of light that makes it into the cave seems like it's shorter than it should. It's dark in there. Do you decide to venture forward?
That's what we're here
Reluctantly.
for.
This has
Alrighty.
the potential to be loud, but also no.
Please just play forest music.
Happy trees and bunnies singing.
Happy friends.
I'm gonna have to go
Oh.
watch kids videos after this shit.
Yeah, just gonna have to watch Nightmare Before Christmas on loop.
You should watch Happy Tree Friends. Great.
There you go.
No.
Yeah.
That's a blast from
No.
the past. Holy shit.
I fucking love that
I
show.
remember when that came out. That was fun.
So do I.
I will
You know,
draw.
I used to love gore and shit, but that kind of turned me off from it after a while.
I mean, I think the idea of it is funny. It's just like this silly kids-looking show that's like horrible. I
Yeah.
think the only episode I could watch all the way through was the lemonade stand one, and that one was still just as awful.
Right.
Yeah, no, they're all that bad.
They're all terrible. That one moose dad constantly murdering his child over and over is lovely.
It's fucking disturbing, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But I like it.
Yeah. It's don't hug me, I'm scared vibes.
Oh, yeah. I'm a
Why'd I
draw.
have to watch all the fucked up shit?
I miss salad fingers, shit like that.
Oh god, I loved it.
Fuck.
That wasn't as bad, honestly. Salad Fingers was not the creepiest thing on the internet at that time.
It
It was
wasn't,
fucking
but...
creepy.
Ugh.
It was fucking creepy.
That was your
It haunted
doorway into the dark as part of YouTube. Like once you
That
hit
is
that
the
one,
doorway.
then you got the related links, and if the farther
Yeah.
the farther you dove in, the weirder shit got. But that
Back
was
when
that was
things-
your
That's back when,
the doorway.
You'd start animated, and then you'd actually get into the like videos of real people doing messed up
Yeah.
stuff. Like that's when your gateway to like the jar guy and the girls with the cup. That's when that gateway.
Jar-
that gateway
what?
you that way.
No, D&D.
Don't worry
No,
about
it.
we're not even covering
Yeah,
that right now.
D&D. Keep going. Jesus.
In the mouth of
I
the
will
cave.
cover it for you another time.
Alright, so do you proceed?
Yes. We
Reluctantly.
walk forward.
Gee. The jar
You proceed.
video.
What jar?
You proceed into the darkness. I don't want to even talk about that guy. That's horrible. I'm sorry.
On a lighter and unrelated note, I got my nails done and I like them a lot.
I noticed, and I wanted to say something off the bat. They look new, too.
I appreciate
My
you
battery's
thinking
charged.
they
I
are
can put my
new.
face on now.
Figured I should get my nails done because I'm getting engaged in like 2 weeks. So,
Yep.
Yeah, man.
and hopefully I'll get to see at least some of you guys when I'm down.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have a meet and greet.
I meet and greet.
Probably at
Get 'em on
Buster's
the
house
Sunday.
again.
Gone in a week, actually. To Tennessee. My yearly visit to my friend in Tennessee.
That's fair. No, I told RJ we can come down to Texas like every month because I know he's gonna miss it here. So like, we'll be down here often, or down there often.
I will plan a time to fly out and see all of y'all.
One of these days.
We're in their corner.
We'll plan it out. Have a whole party. Wreck Buster's house and his liquor cabinet.
Right?
Yes.
So dark.
I need to see Redbeard's house still. Fuck's sake.
I mean, we could
Fuck off,
we
dude.
could have a party at Redbeard's house.
I lived in a fucking school bus, dude. Shut up. Everything's cool.
A house is a house, man.
Yeah. Can you sleep in that? Awesome.
It's for everybody.
Hey,
Are there 4-ish walls and a roof? Nice.
Right? Is that thing watertight?
Pee outside? Perfect.
Hey, I've
Sweet.
been without the watertight bit.
Me too. All right. Oh my god. So, you walk in, and it feels like it's somehow darker than it should be in here. But you continue forward for a little bit, and then sconces light the path. You continue for a little bit longer, and you see that there is a open doorway to your right, and that the path continues forward.
Can I do an arcana or make an assumption on those torches lighting up on their own being an alert spell?
It wasn't on their own, they were just on. You just got close enough to see them.
Oh, okay, good. Last thing we need is Daddy rushing home.
Why'd you call him that?
To make it worse.
That's what you call your own dad. It's already worse.
Word. So, yeah, there's an open doorway to your right, or you can continue down the hallway.
Peek at the door.
Yeah, it's more or less a corridor than a hallway. It's not a door, it's just an open doorway.
The open way.
Yeah,
Just go
you peer in, and it's like a little corridor, like a 4 or 5 foot corridor, and then it's an open round room.
Is there stuff in the round room?
Well, there's no lights in there, so
Oh. I'm gonna turn back to the rest of them. Like, there's like a roundish room. Do we want to look at it, or do we want to keep going?
We really need to keep this to mission priority.
Roger that.
We're kind of here to get as much information as possible in the shortest amount of time.
We can get it on the way back if worst comes to worst. I'll pull out a piece of paper and try to basically make a rudimentary map of this place.
Because we could always come back tomorrow night, technically.
We don't have tomorrow.
But he'll be back. We're just using this while he's gone, while the vampire's gone. So we're.
No, I know, but I mean, like, the next time he goes into town,
Oh yeah.
like the next day, we could, unless he like realizes we were here after the fact.
Ooh, he probably would smell us. Ooh.
Well, that's true. Okay.
Oh, he's gonna know.
This is
Don't
kind
worry
of
about
this is
that.
our moment. Oh my shit. Okay.
All right, we keep going.
all right. You continue down the hallway, and then the path forks. It forks to the left and dead ends. It looks like there's some barrels and stuff here, but nothing really of consequence. And then to your right, it looks as if this hallway just continues.
Last thing I need to see is pickled body parts.
You know, the night is still young.
Let's keep on trudging.
Damn it. Keep trying to like select new things, and then the fucking ads pop in. It's like pop music.
Aw.
Oh,
That'll
Poor
kill the
Redbeard.
mood real quick,
I
too.
know. Okay.
Right when the vampire shows up, everything is awesome.
Everything is awesome. Okay. Perfect. Okay. We're good. We are good.
All right. You push forward even further, and you see that the doorway that you saw earlier, there's one on your right and your left. Much of the same. You can peer in, but you can't make any details out unless you were to go inside.
So there's left, right, and that's it.
Left, right, or straight?
All right. Keep on drawing out this map I'm making. That way, we know the way back.
Keep a wall on our side. Keep hug left.
Well, no, we can go straight down the corridor still.
Oh, yeah,
the other
yeah,
ways
okay.
are just, rooms.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm actually gonna draw this map while I'm here.
I'm gonna walk into each like walk up to each doorway or path or whatever and smell.
Okay.
Not sniffing.
Every doorway thus far has had kind of the vague same stench. It stinks of rotting people and iron.
Blood. I'm gonna pick one.
Left to right, sir.
An old deity back in the day told me always go left.
Fair enough.
Good gamers
Alright.
go left.
Good gamers go left.
You enter, and you walk into a round room. There's not much light being fed into here, but there is some source of light that's beaming through the top of the room. Around you is a very strange sight. You haven't seen anything like this in a while, because the last time you were arrested, they kind of just threw you in a box. And they didn't do anything crazy. But this is excessive. You see, there's shackles on the walls. There's a stretcher. There's several different torture devices. And there's a blood drain.
Reminds me of the end all over again.
Are there any exits through the room?
No, it's just a round room with a bunch of shit in it.
I'm gonna take a quick stroll through the round room. Just eyeballing different pieces, just real quick. Are there any actual bodies, or is it all just pieces and blood?
It's more like it's like a untidied butcher shop.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, so
it's pretty gross. You can roll spot if you like.
Shit, man. 11.
You find 3 silver coins on the ground next to one of these torture chambers.
I'm just gonna leave that. The less we touch, the less of our scent is here.
So, okay, we just went left just now and nowhere extra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Left into a dead end room, large and round.
Well, no, because
Okay.
there was the left and the right. The right had the barrels, and we went left, and then there was the 3 pathways.
Oh no, it was the opposite of that.
Oh,
The first one. The left was the barrels and the right was the
Left.
pathway, and then now it's left or right or straight, and you went left.
well,
Got
he
it.
went left. Can I say at the same time while he's exploring there, can I go right just to save a bit of time?
Sure.
As soon
You find
as soon as she starts drifting, my light starts leaving, so I'm gonna be like, and start fucking following her.
Oh, did I go with you down there and that was your light?
Like we'd kind of gotten to the hallway, and I was using your ambient light to see what was going on.
Into the hallway.
But then, as soon as you travel away, the light starts to shift. I'm like, oh shit! Okay, let's start. I start following you.
I was gonna say I don't know if there's much else in the torture room.
No, it was a quick once over, and now I'm following out.
We'll see if there's anything on the right.
you find that you go through another one of these short hallways into yet another round room, and this one looks more like a dungeon, like where they held people before they tortured them, maybe. Lots of cages stacked upon each other. None of them really in great condition, but good enough to hold a person. Hey, well, you would understand that.
Yeah.
Are there people?
There are not.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna walk over to one of the cages real quick.
In fact, I'm gonna have Lydia go ahead and roll perception, see if you notice this.
Okay.
If not, I'm gonna have other people do it anyway. So.
Is that a spot or a search?
I'll call that a search.
Okay. We'll do a
It's technically an investigation.
investigation.
Brain power.
Intelligence.
Yes.
Cool. 12.
All right. It looks like these were used for housing people, for sure, but they haven't had to in a little while.
Oh, right. 'Cause, bar operation.
Right.
Alright, well, that's it with that room, I guess.
You make your way back out into the hallway and continue down. The sconces continue to light your way. To the left now is another short hallway and a room with a light source already in it.
Doesn't go straight this time at all.
We went
It
down
does
because
continue
the
straight as well.
rooms had nothing, and then now there's something on the left. Or on the right?
No, just the left or straight.
Okay, so this time this one has a light, so...
Yeah, I kind of want to... Yeah, I'm going to slowly start walking in. Have a dagger ready.
Alright, what's to the left?
I'm kind of hugging the wall, just like keeping fucking laser beams on that fucking light source.
All right. You slowly walk into the room, and you see that the hallway that you're walking down, I guess, opens up into a room, but to your left. So it goes forward from here and left.
Okay.
It is yet another round room, but you see that it is way overly adorned. Has all kinds of neat stuff in it, as far as fancy blankets and such.
Fancy blankets? Is it a bedroom?
It is.
I'm gonna hit this with a detect magic real quick.
Roll for that, please.
Nice. 16 plus intelligence? Or what are we adding?
Yeah, it's
Intelligence, that makes it an unnatural 20.
Cool. There's nothing super, like, crazy magical in here, although there's, like... There's a drawer that seems to glow in the desk. Not the drawer itself, but, like, from inside of it, a glow.
Can I look at it and tell if it's trapped or not?
No.
Alright, gonna give it a light.
Detect. No, what is it?
No, that's not my point.
Classify magic? I can't remember what it is.
There's a
You can
fine
do
trap
that
spell, but I
trap.
don't have that one. Well, if it doesn't look anything unusual, give it a light tug. See if
You
it
do
opens
so,
at all.
It does. It opens up.
What am I looking at?
See a key.
A key? Pocketing it.
What'd you
Found the
say?
key. I'm taking the key if it's just a key.
Yeah, you reach down to pick up the key and it doesn't move.
Oh, it's stuck. It's stuck there.
Seems to be.
Give it a quick arcana, see if I can figure something out with this. Come on.
I'll walk over to the key.
That's
Rotate.
15?
Huh?
15?
Yeah, there's nothing. This is magically linked to something else in the room, but that's as much as you can figure out.
Okay, so this is linked to something else magical in the room, and this was the only magical item I sensed in the room.
Well, that was the
Correct.
most magical item you sensed in the room.
Oh, is
Said there was other
No.
like little things.
Yeah, there's like there's like other little things, like little like garbs, clothing pieces, like little like God, trying to
Is there
remember
maybe
like
a glove?
Are there any other shelves
Stashes.
in there?
huh?
Are there any other shelves in there that would have books or anything?
Yes.
I'm going to wander over to one of those bookshelves and start thumbing through his collection, or the collection that is there, if
Okay.
there are any.
There's quite a few books actually.
Looking for a fucking hefty one that might have a fucking lock on it. I'm gonna start like sliding some out, thumbing through all of them.
Hey, but what you said earlier, did you actually do that?
I was gonna try that, see if if it did anything, then wander off over to the fucking bookshelf. But instead, instead of picking it up, I was just gonna
so you reach,
just turn it.
you reach down and you turn the key and you hear a click.
Oh,
The click came from where? Did something change?
I'm gonna close the shelf, like the drawer.
As you start to close the drawer, it's a little bit more difficult this time. Like it doesn't want to close.
Try turning
okay.
it
I'm gonna reach up under the is there anything underneath the shelf or the drawer?
I'm glad you asked. You reach under and there's now a gap.
I say that out loud. Opened up a gap. I'm gonna reach in.
I'm gonna lay down and look at it.
I was gonna say I was about
Say,
to just like
lay
float
down.
under
You're
and
probably just eye level with it.
like,
You
go
reach
under.
in, he can't see past your arm. You reach in and you feel something.
Oh,
Do
Ooh.
I feel it?
no.
No, what?
Oh, I was
Abel
looking
reached
under. I was
his
like,
arm in.
Abel reached his arm into the gap and is like getting something.
I'm gonna grab a hold of whatever it is and start slowly bringing it out.
At first, you don't really know what the fuck it is you're touching, and then it feels metallic. And then your finger slips in it. And you slide it out.
A gun?
What is it?
It's a ring.
I'm gonna put it on top of the, put it on the fucking desk and reach back in there and just kind of feel around if there's anything else.
Nothing. Nothing
I'm gonna
else
look
in
at
there.
the ring actually. I want to know
The ring-
about it.
The ring
Does it
has
have
a
any-
bat. It has a bat on it.
Can I tell if there's anything magical about it without casting another spell just to find out?
It's the magical thing that you saw.
All right, I will cast Identify it then.
All right.
What was it? I think Identify is a level 1. Yep. Okay. I cast Identify on it. Shall I? How you want to do this? Automatic or?
Yeah, that's fine. All right, so this is Branath's ring.
All right.
What
Of
does that mean?
shape-shifting.
Ooh.
All right. A ring of Brandis ring of shapeshifting.
That's terrifying. See, you say that behind me as I'm reaching around in there. I'm just like,
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at it.
okay.
I low-key want to put it on, but it'd be like a bracelet for me. Or no, bigger probably.
Yeah.
It's not a thing, man. I
So-
made it up.
What?
I'm gonna
I said it's not a thing. I made it up. He's trying to look it up.
I'm
Look it
gonna
up.
No, I'm putting it in.
turn the
Oh,
key,
okay.
slide the fucking thing shut.
It's spelled Bronath.
Okay. BRONATH.
ATH.
Can I like
Got it.
pick it up and like examine it further, or does it just have the bat on it?
It just has a bat on it. He's looking. It's the fucking weight.
Damn, this thing's
Yeah, no,
fucking big.
You're like,
This is a hula hoop, a weighted hula hoop.
no
So,
crown.
what are the details about it? Does it have a number of uses per day, or?
You don't know.
If I put it on my head, would that be a bad idea?
It would activate.
Probably. You'd have to use it. But yeah, if you did that, that would probably be a horrible idea.
Okay, I won't mess with it.
Also, yeah. So,
Abel, I'm gonna
Alright.
hold on to this one just in case.
Abel, you're feeling around in there. Go ahead and roll for me. This is just a dexterity roll. Let's see if you
Oh.
find it.
On nat 21, dog.
Yeah. You find a button.
I say that out loud. Button. Stand by. I hit it.
Go for it.
Click. The desk begins to move on its own. Get your fucking arm out of there. Roll dexterity.
Oh, fuck!
Roll dex to get it out, man.
Oh, thank you,
you're
God.
gonna get your arm chopped off.
No, a nat 20, dog. Let's go. It's an 18 then a 17.
Yeah. All right, so you get your arm out. The desk slowly now moves to the side after the drawer closed on its own, which was a little concerning. Okay. And behind that is yet another one of these doorways. Just opens up.
In we go.
One last
Might as
check. Is there a bed in the room? Not the in front of us, but like the room we're currently in.
Yes.
I kind of want to fucking lift up the mattress, see if he's hiding anything.
Got anything in your bedside table?
But I'm gonna fucking toss this room, or not toss it, but like lift up corners just to see if there's anything. Just a quick little run through, just to see.
From what you can tell, this man is as put together as Reyna is when she has her shit together. He doesn't have like hidden crap around his room
Okay.
aside from intentional shit, evidently.
Right.
Mind you, we will be sweeping back through that room and seeing just anything worth of value in there.
All right. I'm gonna look towards the door. Let's fucking hit it.
You walk into the room and you find a pillar in the center of the room. It is forked, meaning that it is a pillar with like 3 parts to it that come up and then fork up. And in the center is an orb.
Okay.
Is there anything else in the room besides like the pillar and the orb?
No. It is a stone room. Everything in here has been carved out.
Nothing on the walls or in the room. Okay.
Oh.
I like carefully fly up to the orb to try and like examine it closer.
At first, it seems like you can see through it. And then, kind of a haze appears. Roll wisdom for me.
Yes.
Oh fuck, an actual magic ball.
Um, 16.
Oh my god.
Good
You
enough or not
see-
quite?
Oh no, it's really good. You see your village. You see it as it was, bustling, lots of fae running around, getting their things done. And it's almost like you're walking the streets there for a second. And then it fades, and you can see through it again. And it feels like you went from inside of the ball to back out.
Well, Lydia is now like crushed. She just got slapped with everything she wants back.
Wait, what is it?
It's just a magic orb.
He looked
and
into
I
it.
have shown like my village as it was before it was literally destroyed.
Do you tell us
I like-
about that?
No, but you probably see the horrible look on my face.
What's wrong?
How high is this fucking... How high is the orb comparatively to the ground?
It's so the actual stand itself is about 3.5 feet tall. The tines stick out about 6 inches, and the whole orb sits about 4 feet off the ground.
I'm gonna
Y'all
walk
could
up.
look into
You
it.
say I'm gonna walk up and look and see what is she so fucking devastated about?
Oh my god! Roll wisdom, sir.
Is this a mirror of
7.
Ares type thing?
You see the ocean. You see the deck of a ship. You see a proud pirate queen doing her shit. Fucking throwing out commands left and right, and she looks happy as a fucking clam. It also looks like she's being chased.
Lydia, what do you see?
My village.
The
What?
vision clouds and fades. You could swear you smelt the ocean.
I saw Captain Reyna.
Ah,
She's being chased, which means it's right now.
right now.
I assume.
That can't be. My village was destroyed in front of me. Everything and everyone in it is gone. I don't think they suddenly came back in 1,000 years.
Let me see what I see in there. Maybe I can figure out what's going on.
I'll take a few steps back.
Uh,
Get out of the way for him.
Abel,
to-
could you give me a lift?
I present my knee and lift him up to stand on my fucking knee. Jesus.
Thank you.
Oh,
You, sir, see the Mage's court. It is everything you wanted it to be. You feel as though you're a part of it. There's a discussion being had on how to handle things. A lot of it has to do with gods. The vision turns cloudy, and you're back to where you are.
What did you see?
I saw the Mage's Court. Did everything I wanted it to be. Them actually talking about problems, talking to me about the problems. So, I'm gonna roll an Arcana and just go on a limb and say this is a magic ball, but what kind? I'm not so sure.
Maybe things we want most.
I was gonna say. It just shows you what you want.
118 tell me anything?
The ball has a name. It is called the Hopeful Future.
Oh.
Ah. So, that's the ball shows you what you want, I'm guessing, is all it does, from what my understanding.
Yeah.
My personal understanding at this rate.
If it shows us what we want, what would this vampire want with it?
Probably the visual representation of how things are going right now. Maybe. That wouldn't make sense since your village is gone.
No, he just said it shows you what we want. So it's the vampire wants to know his desires?
Maybe he lost somebody.
Well, 400 years is a long time.
If I look at it again with a kind of altered perspective, like just thinking differently, does it show me anything different?
What are you thinking about?
I'm thinking about. I want to
Don't take too long. Shit.
Think about the old man and where he's at right now. Giving this a test drive.
See a man on a bridge. You see a struggle. He's fighting someone.
Can I see the person?
No, the vision clouds and fades.
Okay.
Do want to try something.
Well, we're running out of time.
I'm gonna look one more time into the orb. Instead of looking at someone, I'm gonna imagine a scenario in my head. In the event that Captain Reyna is caught, and I'm gonna look into the orb.
Oh no! So bad.
Like, what would I like if Captain Reyna was caught?
You see yourself being showered with gold and gifts and a boat and things.
I snap away from it immediately. No. That's not what I want.
Look, if this thing's working the way I think it is, I think we have little time left. I think.
I want to go up to it one last time, and I want to see, thinking of the vampire, I guess, after Zavisha's hint.
You see a man in a room. You see your own hands extend out and begin to flay a man's arm. It snaps you out of the vision.
Uh-oh.
We need to go.
We need to go. Oh shit. We don't know what you saw, but your panic. We need to go.
Be like, I literally see my hands going out to flay someone's arm. Absolutely not.
Do you think he saw that? Do you think he just saw that we saw that?
Oh wait, yeah, was it my hands that I saw?
Yeah, you saw your own hands doing this.
Time to go.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I fucking wheel around and start heading towards the fucking opening.
You start to run out, and you get past. All of you get past the bookcase and leave the door wide open.
No.
Whoa. I'm trying. Yeah, we're trying to like cover our fucking tracks here.
Everything back exactly how it was, except we keep the ring.
Fuck yeah, we're keeping the ring.
Yeah, that stays in my pocket.
Shit out of it.
Desk goes back. Key gets turned exactly where it needs to be. Door is closed. Or drawer is closed. Done.
I'm gonna like do a last touch up of the books just to make sure everything's right where it needs to be.
Oh man, roll for that.
15 wisdom or intelligence.
Well, intelligence, you're remembering your
16. Oh no.
Okay. Well, it ain't perfect, but it's close.
I'm gonna also like real quick like go through the bed just to make sure it's exactly how it was.
As you're doing this, you like bump your foot against something under the bed.
Does it? Was it wood? Like, did it feel like wood or like something not wood or
something a lot?
You're not sure. Are you gonna kick again?
I'm gonna like slowly put my foot out and grate it.
Oh, you push down on it and pull your foot back?
Well, I'm just like imagine
like tapping, like just slightly
rubbing the tip of my foot on it just to see like if you were about to bump a rock,
nudging it,
and I'm just kind of like
it's some sort of sack, and there's something soft inside of it.
Guys.
Do we have time for this?
Guys, I'm gonna lean down and I'm gonna reach blindly and grab whatever sack it is and start pulling it out.
No, it's a sack of flesh.
Yeah, you pull out a sack of red. It's like a red potato sack. Basically.
Immediately upon seeing it, Lydia's like, "Put that back right now. We're not even gonna go over that."
Does it smell like rotting
flesh? I would like to get my piece back eventually. Not right now.
This whole place smells like rotting flesh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna slowly just push it back. Okay. Come on.
Oh wait, but there's still the hallway to keep going down.
I know.
Do we? Oh, I don't know how much time we have.
Not much.
How do you know?
We can push. Because I saw the old man fighting someone.
Yeah, but that thing doesn't show us things that are real.
I was being showered with gold. I thought about Captain Raina being captured. What I would really want is to kill her captors, not be showered with gold.
What I saw was my village that has been long destroyed. I don't think this thing is exactly realistic.
Maybe not, but I don't want to test it.
Maybe the old man's dream is to win some big battle, but for right now, we just need to speed up our search.
The farther in we go, the farther away from the opening we get. We need to high speed. Last decision. Out or finish this.
Let's go run through the rest of it. We need to make sure we find out everything we can. And so far, we've only found that he has a fancy ring.
Alright, let's hit it. Oh, yeah, we found that fucking hopeful future orb. That's a fucking fat one.
Alright, keep going.
Should have taken that with us, just saying.
Hang left.
We wanted to touch the magic orb.
None of you could carry that save Abel.
Damn.
I don't think it's safe to carry this very important magic orb.
I don't think it's safe to touch that thing, to be honest with you.
I wouldn't put it past the vampire to actually hunt us down and murder us for
touched a motherfucking door and my man collapsed and had visions of demons. I sure the fuck ain't touching that orb.
Fair point.
I'm gonna just hang left and start cooking it back down, or down the hallway further.
Yeah. You keep running, and to your right is one more doorway. And you see in front of you, this finally kind of ends and opens up.
Into
a room.
With?
I'm gonna hang her right first because I'm seeing kind of a pattern here. I'm gonna hang her right and just kind of peek in real quick just to see what's going on.
You see a rudimentary weapons cache.
Score!
There are 3 decent enough swords and 13 spears currently.
Decent enough swords. Fast like I'm going to eyeball the swords and see what I'm looking at.
Yeah, they're just swords, man.
Just
you got short swords.
Standard fucking swords?
Yep.
Okay. Fuck it. Out.
Okay.
I'll pop a detect magic in there and then pop out it if there's nothing.
Nothing.
Got it. Off.
Get out, head down the hallway a little bit more, and this opens up into a grandiose room. There are more murals on the walls. And there is a throne in the center of the room. Either side of the throne are candelabras.
Someone fancy.
You notice that there are sacks upon sacks upon sacks upon sacks just stacked the fuck up all around this throne.
Sacks of flesh.
Is there any depictions going on right now?
Yeah, there's a mural in the back.
I'm gonna approach the throne.
Is it of a particular death god?
Yes.
Fuck, he may not be lying.
Is it an altar? Is there like offerings in front of it or a table or something?
Oh, no. Like, we're talking like, imagine, you know the large potato sacks?
Oh, the flesh
Imagine-
is the offering.
Fuck.
Yeah, imagine like
Bead sacks
Hundreds-
of flesh.
hundreds of these sacks stacked from the back of the room forward to meet the throne.
Oh, is the throne 4-day rule?
Kind of looks that way.
Yep, he wasn't fucking around. Shit.
That doesn't mean he knows how to contact him. What would a death god be doing with something that avoids death? It doesn't make sense.
You'd be a perfect champion.
No. I call out loudly, like, Lord Nerul, to see if it feels any different than normal.
You say it? Oh god.
Yes, I say it because I'm the one that gets the weird feeling. Does it feel any different?
Your power of flight is taken temporarily and you fall to the ground.
Oh! God, can I reach out to catch her at least? Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You catch her, but like in between your fingers, like unfortunate catching.
Fuck! Like catches on the arms of the fingers, like fuck! Okay.
Like, he's here. He's definitely here.
Oh my god.
I continue to call out. I understand you want to bring back my nature god, my nature spirit.
Are you trying to fly still?
No,
Or are you standing in his hand?
I'm like collapsed on his hands. Like just desperately calling out, being like, answer? Like, I understand
Abel,
you're trying to bring out my
he suddenly feels heavier.
She feels heavier?
Yeah, like a lot heavier.
Oh, like you'd feel my hand struggling to keep you up, like yo.
I will tell you, put me down.
I'm gonna slowly put her down, controlled on the ground.
Oh god. I'm like at this point I'm desperate because this man is like this god is like the one thing that could connect me to like the spirit I loved so dearly. I like call out again and I'm like, please, I want to know what happened to her.
How big?
Suddenly-
Oh shit.
Suddenly, the feeling that you're having subsides entirely. And the lights in the hallway behind you go out.
Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh! Oh! Music change!
So this is what we needed, right?
Oh my lord.
Y'all don't even know. It's not even happening yet, man. I'm so excited.
Oh my
I'm so scared.
god. All right. This is fucking dreadful. Hold on.
Well, it's nice knowing y'all.
So the lights go out behind you. And the sconces that hold, or the candelabras that hold the burning candles with the wax dripping off them and all that, flicker.
Immediately whooping out a sword and fucking turning around and like just planting my fucking feet.
Shadowy figure emerges from the darkness.
Oh, please don't be a vampire.
He removes his hat.
Dang it.
Well,
This is an unexpected welcome home present.
you know how it is. The guests coming in. You're a popular man, from what I hear.
Indeed, I was. But it has been many years since a man has wandered into my home. He circles you, starts walking around you both, or you all.
Lydia's
Makes
head
his
is,
way
like,
over
on the
to the
ground.
throne.
She's not, like... Or Lydia's head is like facing the ground and she's like collapsed in on herself. She's like not paying attention to this man.
He walks over to the throne, spouting off shit about dominating the world. Says that he'll bring new rule here. This will be the best thing he's ever done in his great 413 years of existence. He's finally done something great. And he sits on the throne.
Photography could have been a thing.
Does anything like shift, change, or anything?
Lydia, roll Constitution for me.
Yes, sir. Oh, thank God. Tonight's a good night. 17.
Very good. The air in the room shifts. The man stands, says, "This is my offering to you, Nerul. All these pounds of flesh that you asked for, here they are. I've completed my work." And he points to all of you and says, "These are the final pounds of flesh." Suddenly, he begins to shake violently.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna lean down and start like trying to scoop Lydia up.
His fingers elongate to the point where his bones come out of his fingers.
That looked awful.
The rest of him begins to grow until he essentially sheds his skin. He now stands 7 foot plus and has no face.
Oh my God.
Great.
He begins to emit an aura that everyone can plainly see. It's a purple mist that turns into fire as it leaves him.
A thing from the mural?
It looks pretty much spot on.
Good, so it was Nerul supposed to be fighting against. It's lovely.
I'm gonna scoop Lydia up into my hand. Like my hand that doesn't have a sword.
This is taking time. It's not an instantaneous thing.
Okay.
It sucks for this man.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of Dodge.
Lydia, like, in with the whole... Oh, well, I guess you said it dissipates.
Can you fly?
I hesitantly try and, like, flap my wings.
It's like you've been fatigued, but yes, you can fly.
I give a slight nod.
I'm gonna put her, like, just put her on my shoulder close to the collar, something to grab onto, just in case. Alright, let's get...
Nurul extends both of his arms, and you see his cloak fall down past his elbows.
Oh, it is Nurul now.
Zavish, we gotta get dog. Come on. I'm backing up with the sword. I'm backing up with the sword, just ready to fucking take the fuck off.
Lydia's like, wait, please. He can tell me what happened.
You hear
one word.
All right, you hear an inhale that sounds like an echo. And finally words come out. They're deep and pierce the walls of the room. He says, I have arrived.
We have questions.
You've arrived and we have questions.
He turns his gaze to you, and you immediately, without trying to fight it or anything, look down.
All of us?
Anyone that's looking at him when he looks at you, you look away.
Yep, looking away. Eye contact with a god's not healthy anyway.
I don't know this. I'm looking at this fucking thing. I'm looking at his hands.
They're gargantuan.
Still trying to back away towards the door.
Even for like bone skeleton fingers, this shit is big. This dude's got monkey hands. It's crazy.
I continue. We want to know what happened with the nature deity goddess.
Oh,
he's, like, stumbling over his
dude
words.
just fucking drops the bomb. Okay, roll
like,
con everyone.
Oh.
I was about to say, as he's stumbling over his words, I want to ask, what happened to my dryad?
18.
Nice.
Nice. 17.
15?
Nice. Oh, a wave of purple mist rushes over all of you. And you feel kind of like sad.
Lydia was already sad.
Yeah. Lydia, you start to shed tears, like inadvertently so. It just happens. The feeling of what this being is going through you.
Oof.
He says, how dare you speak her name, or even reference her in my presence? I've tried for years to get her back, but now I can take it into my own. He looks down, hands.
That's the one. Oh.
Okay. Just says he'll take it into his own hands and.
Yeah, he just looks at his own hands. Like, I can finally do something about it.
Looks up at him and he's like, you grieve her like I do. Please, do you really think there's any way you can actually bring her back?
He shakes his head, says, I'm not allowed. But I could change the course of man.
Why not just ask us to help you directly?
Zavish.
He looks away. I've tried this. I have but one champion now. He fights for me as we speak. But there's much to be done. The other gods are here as well. Their agendas
Why is
are
that?
different. He kneels down to you, getting kind of uncomfortably fucking close. Like, please don't touch me, God.
I make myself feel very small.
Fuck me, I'm like fucking head level with this guy now just because.
But I want to know. We need to resolve this. There's no sense in innocence paying the price.
The war is over balance. If nobody can share, then somebody must prevail.
So you are on neither side of it.
No. I have no need of this plane. Not as it stands.
What if we can find a way to help you prevail in this objective? Will you make sure this plane does not die?
Zavish. No, dude.
Don't make promises you can't keep. And don't say we if not everyone's agreeing.
I know this much, young ones. There is an item in this land capable of bringing her back. But first, I must find her.
Which her? Her herself?
Be her.
My love. He clarifies to you.
Okay.
The life of the forest.
There's a fragment right here.
What'd you just say?
Are you referencing me?
Yes.
No!
You are a fragment of the forest in a way.
No!
Fragment of the life of the forest.
Zavish is just
He leans
grasping
in.
at straws to save as much as he can.
You
He leans into you, Abel, and opens his hand, and you see the mist that emanates from it stops. As if he's asking for Lydia to come over.
Oh my god.
I go and I like look back at Abel and Zavish. Like literally this broken shell of a person, like tears in my eyes. I'm like,
Ah!
Don't worry, he's no better.
Lydia?
I like kind of give a small smile and I'm like, thank you for everything.
Stop!
I won't be long.
God
I-
damn it.
I go over into his hand.
You walk onto his hand, and it's surprisingly stable.
What?
He stands up, and it's a ways. He brings you to eye level, and he says, "You are a sweet being, and you do originate from the beginning of time. I'm sorry." He casts a spell on you, and you begin to be like, you know how you were glowing at full brightness this whole time?
Mhm.
That dims, like a lot. Your wings start to fold back on their own.
No.
I'm gonna cry.
You then feel trapped, like imprisoned.
Oh.
Oh my god. I holler out to Lydia, tell me what to do!
do I hear him in all of this?
You did. And then it faded away.
Oh.
I try to yell back. I just try to yell back, I'm sorry.
Give me the power. Give me the power to save them. Oh.
He turns to you. Such a brash decision from a human.
Do I hear it? Oh my god. I whispered back, like I whisper again. Give me the power to defeat him.
Lydia,
Yes.
suddenly you can hear things around you again. Even the bones of this man's fingers clacking together as he outstretches his hand once more. You felt everything that the Dryad felt, up until the point where he couldn't feel her anymore. And it was so draining that it was like you were being used as a battery for about 20 years.
Oh no. When she was first captured.
She was captured, trapped, didn't know what was happening to her, couldn't see out of what she was in, and just being slowly drained of energy the whole time. And now you understand. He let you go.
Does he set me down, or does he drop me?
He hands you back to Abel.
I'll hurriedly but very gently grab her and step back.
I'm collapsed and literally almost heaving, and how hard I'd be crying.
Oh. So, how about it? We help you return with this item. I will help you with these.
Very well.
Oh.
In turn, don't let this place die.
I will venture into the forest myself. And I will find the cause of this blight.
Lydia, as soon as he says, I will find the cause, Lydia immediately chokes out Time Wizard.
He you've never seen him move fast because he's a very slow moving creature anyway. But he turns his head very quickly to you. I'm aware of his existence. And I aim to end him. His time has come.
Lydia just in her bitterness for all this, good.
What did I miss?
All right.
So, did he tell us what the item is, where it's at, all that?
No, he doesn't know what the fuck it is. He says it's here, somewhere in this land.
Would I be able to connect the dots that finding out this thing that trapped her would kind of be what it is? The thing she's trapped in would be where she probably still is trapped, whatever's left of her.
Yes.
The question is where.
You can't pinpoint that. All you feel is that she was trapped in something way too small and left there to damn near die.
I would say that would be her trap. It must be what we look for is where she was trapped. Ellie's slowly trying to collect herself after literally being dumped with this 20 years of nature goddess trauma.
Says, I have underlings of mine looking to find this time wizard, and I believe the pieces have been set. I just have to be there at the right time.
Well, I know a time where he was, although
it's impossible to keep track of that man. You actually see frustration.
Lydia clears her throat and she goes, I will help you search for her. If I called to you, will you answer?
He nods.
Thank you.
He sits in the throne, and as he does, the throne changes. It's no longer a gold gilded and red satin throne that it was. It takes on the form of something much more grotesque. Open, outstretched arms make up the back of this, as if they're reaching for hope. Where he rests his hands are also hands. And in this moment, all of the bags of flesh lie flat on the ground. All the flesh is used.
Oh my god.
He waves one hand, and you already understand it's time to go.
I have a last question. For
Proceed.
the Boy King in the newer kingdom, must he still make sacrifice for you, or is he now free now that you are here?
The boy is a fool. I never asked for any of this. But it was opportune, was it not?
I suppose.
Yep.
It would be nice to tell him his at least that part of his problem is resolved.
Like waves his hand like it's trivial shit that he doesn't care about. He don't give a shit.
Right.
Right,
Yes.
let's go.
Time to go.
I immediately lean down and fucking Zavish, what are you even wearing?
Basically a coat, and I don't wear robes.
Just grab.
I'm a traveler.
I grab a bundle full of your fucking coat, and I fucking wheel around and start jogging it the fuck out of that cave with both of you guys.
Out of here, we overstayed our welcome.
Oh my god.
That went better than expected.
Glad I'm not dead.
Yeah.
And congratulations on your level up.
Ah.
Yay.
Level 5 for everybody.
Wild form now. That means you can do crazy stuff now.
Hey, I can heal your siren venom now.
I need to see what the fuck I can do. I don't even. I don't even know anymore.
Is that a good story? I tried.
Oh my god, I was about.
I tried so hard.
When she turned around and said, "I'm sorry," I was like, "No, not here, not like this."
If Lydia actually died, I would have started crying. I actually would have started crying.
I thought about it.
Oh
Sorry.
my god. I legit was about to fucking crack the fucking worm and be like, "It's go time, dog. Voltron, send it. Make me your vessel." We have to get them out of here.
Go down.
You saw what that does.
Yeah.
You don't want to be his vessel. That's not fun.
Oh my god.
Yeah, congratulations.
Vampire.
Maybe we can loot the.
Oh no, not Neyrul's vessel, my worm. Whoever the fuck is in my head.
I said you'd
That's
probably
who you're saying.
be worse off.
Yeah. Fuck.
Give me the power to save him.
Turns the fucking eyes roll back. No. Walks out. No! Bad ending! Bad ending!
Like, look, fam, if I burn through you, I have to find a whole nother vessel.
Oh my god. I run tear ass out of the fucking cave and just beat feet down the fucking, like, mountain trail.
How do we explain this shit to Jarrett?
Oh, we have to explain. No, they can watch it.
Yeah, I'll be uploading everything. After getting down the fucking cave. Hold on. Jesus. Fuck.
You know what the
Huh?
Do you know what to think anymore?
Well, like, I'm just... I don't even know if we go back to fucking Isona's rest. I kind of feel like we need to find the old man.
Maybe, but Lydia's gonna be
We've accomplished our mission for the Mages Guild now, for sure.
The Mages Guild.
Shit.
We ain't worried about them anymore. I'm not worried about them anymore. Lydia's got a new life purpose now, and it's helping Neyrul bring back her spirit.
I've got a completely different fucking game plan for the fucking Mages Guild.
They're a tool at this point. That's about it. As far as it used to be, she's like, they're a tool. It means to an end. Something to get us through the day.
Oh man, so much going on. So much going on behind the scenes. Oh my lord. Oh.
I guess I'm gonna get to the crossroads. To where right is Isona's rest and left is back towards the city or the dock town. Set Zavish down. Sheath my fucking sword.
Yeah, you've had it out this whole time.
Well, I sheathed it and grabbed him. Just fucking tearing ass. Oh.
That went well.
Define well.
Yeah.
We didn't die?
Fair point.
I think the alternative may be worse, dog.
We didn't make a full-on pack?
Yeah. Kind of made some promises to a god.
You did.
Told him I'd help him.
How many times is like, Zavish, dude, chill, dude. We'll do this thing for you. Yeah, we'll do this thing for you. Whoa, whoa!
Promise.
Well, you don't make it that far. The crossroads are much further back and actually past the stronghold.
Okay.
You do, however, make it to the part where it goes from like mountaintop to bridge, and you can see there's a mess out there.
A mess?
Yeah.
Oh wait, the old man was guarding.
No. Gonna start walking that way? Unsheathing my fucking sword again?
You get closer and the hum of those roots comes back. You get even closer and you can see that there's parts of someone here. Oh wait. That's it. That's the mask.
Oh. I look down at the mask. And then kind of like from the mask, look around the area.
Yeah, let's start searching.
Pools of blood. This man was not just killed, he was like dismembered.
Oh, the girl. Oh, God.
We're gonna have to answer for this one.
Yeah, we are.
I like.
At the very least, the killer is most definitely dead.
We can give her that piece at least.
Better than nothing.
What does the mask look like?
It looks like a scowling face, but it's flat, like a white and black mask to put on.
I'm gonna reach down and pick it up.
Blood drips off of it. Strap
I
in
want
the
to
back
wash
is
it first.
caught on something.
Yeah. Wait. Blood drips off
So
of it and what?
The strap in the back is caught on something for a second, and then it falls off. Whatever it was.
God.
Extra squishy.
Don't even look. I just kind of shake off the mask, put it in my satchel.
Would you like me to clean that in a quick way?
I don't even answer. Like, I'm just looking at the fucking carnage.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. The dude looked like he fought hard, but it was like a joke until the end. You can see battle scarrings of sword marks and such on the nearby walls and rock faces and such that make up this bridge. But evidently it was to no avail.
I'm gonna take one last look around the forest, just around the immediate area, as I turn around to walk away.
There's I don't know how detailed you want to get, but there's cracks in the floor here, and you can see that it's the blood that had pooled is kind of going towards that area before it drying on the edges and such. It's pretty bad.
I just gotta fucking walk away. Like, there's nothing to say. I can't say anything.
No, it's
overall. There's nothing to say. I just start walking. Just autopilot walking away from this.
You guys meander back to Isona's Rest. I'll give you a moment before heading into town.
Well, who wants to say it? I'll do it if nobody does.
Do not have a way with words. I wouldn't suggest it.
I just, like, as y'all are talking, I just 1,000-yard stare, reach down into my satchel, pull out the mask.
Kind of sticks to the inside of your pocket at first. You pull it out and blood is already dried.
Like, just haphazardly, like shell shock. I just start using my shirt to try to wash off the dried blood.
Let me. I got to clean the blood off.
It is clean?
I take the mask and I start walking into the town.
You walk into town, you see a couple burros go by with sacks on them and stuff. Mostly grain and such. couple people tending to him walk by you. Nobody really notices anything.
Oh, yeah, this is gonna hurt, guys. Sorry. Oh, fuck. Alright. Stand by. Alright. Walk up to the house.
Walk up to the house. And the house is... Well, the door's closed. That's about it.
Just kind of standing there. Knock on it a couple times.
Girl comes to the door, like, almost instantaneously. Faster than last time. And she cracks open the door, sees it's you, and opens it all the way. How did it go?
Well, the fairy collapsed in his arms.
I just, like, with the fairy in one hand, bring up the mask in the other.
She falls to the ground. She's bawling. She doesn't even reach for the mask or acknowledge any of that, just falls. After a while,
put Lydia up on my shoulder.
After a short while, she tries to compose herself, stands again.
I'm gonna help her out.
Outstretches her hand for the mask, essentially.
Hand it over.
She takes a good hard look at it. Wipes her tears. Who's going to bring us our supplies?
We will. I will. We will find a way.
I mean, if you could just talk to the king, maybe? Maybe he could fix all this.
Say again?
Yeah, what'd you say, RJ?
RJ, what'd you say again?
He looks frozen to me.
My man frozen.
My
My man gone.
Lydia, like,
Welcome
we
back.
say, like, we plan on talking to him. Maybe we can convince him.
Oh, did my he owes us that much not get through?
Yeah,
Yes.
no, nothing got through.
God damn this internet.
Right? We've been telling you for a while.
I've had to switch from Wi-Fi to data a lot.
Yeah.
No, but I'll say that to her weekly.
She looks like concerned for you and goes over and tries to start taking care of you. She takes you from Abel, walks you over to her counter, and presents you with a small enough glass of hot tea.
I, like, pick it up and begin to sip from it. Like, you have a good heart.
Spends the next 20, 30 minutes talking about this guy. How she didn't even know his name. And how he just selflessly helped this town.
I will have pulled up a chair and sat at the table that they sat at, but not his chair, like specifically a different one, leaving his open.
I could see Oliver just burst in and sit down on the fucking chair like it's nothing.
That's why it's a good thing he's not. This man would probably get in the rule's face and be like, answer my question.
Oh, God.
In the rule, death touch. Goodbye.
Be like, go join your wife.
Oh my God. Actually, he can't yet. That's even sadder.
Yeah.
He doesn't even remember who she is, really.
Yeah.
She's going to the good place. I don't know where he's going anymore.
I don't think anyone does now.
I think we have to figure that one out. I'm gonna sit in that kid, like sit in that, you know, at the table and just kind of listen to her talk.
Yeah, she droves on about his exploits between here and there, how he's had to dodge guards and keep his identity hidden and yada yada. Just because he used to be part of the royal court and he fled from that.
Like listening intently.
Something important that she mentions is that if the court wizard had got wind of this, it would have been handled much sooner. But she has that much faith in the court wizard, even though she's also an elf.
Well, we tried talking to the court wizard. They seem to have had their own issues.
The king holds much sway over the court. It is the way of things. Perhaps this will help. Just the news of this.
Well, at least let them know that their original issue is not necessary. There is no longer an issue.
Still don't go to the caves.
What became of the vampire?
He died very painfully.
He is no longer. He suffered in his last moments, but he has now become the death god.
The what?
Lydia is very careful not going to say his name.
No, I know.
Yeah,
she's still like in shock though.
She literally told him, she's like, if I call to you, will you answer? Now is not the time.
I'm gonna basically just say, like, first time talking in the half hour she's been talking, to say we traded one evil for a greater evil.
Evil is a strong word. Death is not evil. Death simply is.
What does he want?
The love of his life?
The nature spirit. He seems to have loved her like we did. We, as in my people, we did love her dearly, but he seemed to have loved her as well. After all, death seems to be a part of nature.
Death can't exist without life. Oh, that's so fucked. I remember the whole premise as to why I made these characters.
Yeah.
It's just really sad. God damn it. But yeah, it's supposed to be like the whole like balance in the system thing, and then duality, and then like obviously my relationship and shit, but like it's not just that. It's like the qualities I saw in both of us. I don't know. It was cool though. It's fun that I still get to like do it. It was pretty fun.
Making a damn good story now.
Just getting to experience it from a different point of view again is something else. Like I don't know. I can't is it? Like we had our characters previous, and at the very end we understood what was going on, and there wasn't even a fight. It was legit just talk.
Yeah.
And then now we're seeing it, but there's so many other variables happening around us now that are the worst parts of everything that is around.
Yeah.
And they're using this, and I'm noticing that they're using the turmoil and the hurt of Nerul to do their own things. So Nerul's not even on a grand scale. He's literally just moving pieces to get to fix something.
It's kind of means to an end, not gonna lie.
But everyone below him on a smaller scale is using this chaos for their own gain, for their own means. So, like, other gods even are trying to.
They see it as an opportunity.
And I think that's what we're about to start fighting. Like, we just talked to Nerul and we got a damn good idea of what he's about. So now we're starting to see a lot of the other people's directives. And a lot of shit's gonna start coming to light.
Desire is going to be a big topic.
God.
Yeah.
Well, the rest of the meal, I think, is the solemn one. She has already prepared something, kind of expecting y'all to come back, and there's an extra plate that she still makes. And the rest of it is fine. A little bit of catching up. You guys now know that this town is actually like pretty good pass-through point. There's another town past this, but nobody goes through the mountains anymore. And then there's the marsh, but no one lives over there. It's fucked.
Past the mountains, is that where the old kingdom is?
No, the old kingdom, your old kingdom is still deep in the heart of the forest.
Okay.
I have an explanation as to what happened. I'll get there eventually.
Yeah. We have to reach it and explore it first.
That's the other thing too. I was really hoping you guys weren't just gonna jump to the forest. I was like, no, bad decision.
Just too big of a question mark for us where we are right now. So I was nah.
At this point, our next move is probably
worms to immediately
go
deal
back
with
to the kingdom and report to the boy king. And then maybe make our next move finally going to where the magic roots lead. So it's kind of the last thing we needed to do, at least in here.
We're also collecting on our. Okay, yeah, you didn't freeze him. We're also collecting on the reward of you get everything to that village because we did your dirty work on the down low.
Ooh, yeah, we need to figure out where this. We're going to figure out where this king actually stands with what he's doing. So we need to.
That's a demand that we are not backing off that one.
We gotta be mentally ready to get down. Because if he has ill will, we are way too motivated.
Feel like those people literally still have faith in you for some reason. You are going to help them.
I mean, worst comes to worst, he don't want to help us. Well, we could expose him for what he's been doing, and then expose him to the Mages Guild and see what they do about him.
I don't even know where the Mages Guild stands anymore.
If they're coming in with a fleet, they may be taking over.
Starting to get concerned because why are they still? There are things that we've reported to them. We've got information for them. Now they're going to try and capture Captain Reyna and use her as a weapon. They're wanting to use her, and
if we,
I ain't about that.
I feel they want Captain Reyna I'm assuming to use her. They don't want to kill her. She's useful to them.
No. She's gonna be used as a weapon, like a.
No, I know. So if we make what's happening here like a bigger problem, which it is, but if we let them know how big of an issue it is, they might double down on trying to get Reyna to help them.
Not to mention, there's a reason I told them.
Ow.
There's a reason I made that deal with the Death God, was so he would be backing the mortal lives.
Mm-hmm. We need to. Oh, okay. After the meal with the girl, after we part ways, essentially, you know, saying our next stop is the Boy King. Who has the message stone? Zavish, do you still have it?
I do.
I'm gonna look to you. Oof. I ask you outright, do you still have it?
Yes. I have everything.
I think it might be time to play our card. That, or get an idea of what their plan is.
Well, I can call them and tell them what we found out real quick.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
You all
We're
agree?
making our way to the kingdom as well while I make this call.
Walking and talking. Are we letting Zavish make this call?
Yep.
It might not be a good move for me to get on the horn. I don't know, dog.
Okay, I'm amazed.
I sniffed out their shit.
Gonna...
Like I feel like I sniffed their fucking plan out, and I feel if they want to try and fucking sneak some shit by me, or start asking questions.
Before they pick up, I turn to Zavish and I'm like, don't tell them things that they don't need to know. Like, don't give them every detail. Don't tell them every little bit about what we did. They don't need to know everything. They only need to know the parts that are relevant to them.
We need to see what their next play is.
Kind of isn't.
Yeah.
If you tell them everything, you might be screwed for making a promise with a death god.
And they could shift their play to do something completely different that will further fuck. So...
Like, I don't think should we let them know that Nerul is, like, on this plane? I don't think we should.
We were told to make contact. We have definitely made contact.
Contact and saying that he came to the mortal plane are two different things. And you're like, yeah, we made contact. We talked to him. But we don't have to say because he was physically in front of us.
Guys, if they find out about that fucking house in Isona's Rest, that could be a fucking problem.
Oh, yeah. Do they need to know about it?
No.
Here's the thing.
That is a fucking weapon that they will try to fucking use.
Problem is, the Death God has to deal with that one. So say the legends.
We don't touch it. We are not the Death God. We don't touch it. We don't let other people touch it and make it worse.
Nope.
That same Death God may be our only defense against the rest of them.
So then we should stay in his favor and not put a threat right in front of him.
Exactly.
We hold that one. I say we hold on to that one. That's a card. We don't. I don't know. It's a contingency plan.
Mage college. At the end of the day, we could let the Mages College think we're dead. Because we told them, like, this sounds like a death wish trying to contact a death god.
They've been able to keep an eye on us this far. Who's to say they haven't been watching us?
And I'm not sure. An ear, definitely. You have that stone with you.
Scrying spells are very powerful.
Yeah.
Why do you think in the court, she cast a counter spell to it.
I'm aware, but
we are talking about grand mages over there. They could have outplayed us any way they wanted.
Then who's to say we have to tell them anything if you think they're scrying on us? At that rate, they already know everything.
They show up here. They're gonna show up here with a full fleet, or if not more. And I'm concerned that the time for talk is gonna be long gone. There's nothing stopping them from lighting this place up. That's the thing. We just don't know what they want. We don't know what their play is, and that worries me.
This island is essentially a ticking time bomb for the war between gods. There is nothing stopping them from actually just wiping it off the face of the earth. You said so yourself. Grand mages.
Nothing they could do about it.
The notion of grand mages brings a flashback to your mind, Abel. You remember the tower being cut in half. You remember the chaos of the docks. And that there was definitely mages that did that.
Mages Guild is dangerous. Or the Mages College.
I have that memory, and I'm gonna forward that little memory that happened in the first few days after we were freed. We came up on a coast close to the Mages College. Tower was like what
kingdom? It was like a main kingdom, and they had like a giant tower that the king lived in.
And they destroyed it.
And they fucking destroyed it.
They wrought fucking chaos on that area. Used that, and now they control that area. They're not playing on a side that we need to be playing with.
Whatever we know, they can find out on their own as well.
Not this little tidbit right now. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Maybe not the meeting with the death god, but everything
there's
else.
There's literally there was 10, I think, or 13 mages in the beginning of like the original Mage Wars, and there's only 5 left. One of them works for the king that you guys met. One of them is Reyna. One of them works for the court, specifically. The other one is in a different country entirely and was at the court meeting, the first one. And then the last one is MIA.
We need to have an exact game plan of what to tell them. Details. We can't mess this up.
We can tell them about the vampire, the confirmation of the vampire's existence.
Tell them things that are already in motion, or tell them things that already happened. That way, if they're trying to figure out how to raise Nerul themselves, they have an idea of how to do so, but it's too late. He's already been raised. They don't need to know that. So if they come in trying to control him, they're fucked. So we could give them that.
We found out it was a master vampire. We can tell them we found out he had been behind manipulating the Boy King. And we can tell them we are still unsure of what his plot is.
Thing is, if we do this call, they will call the Boy King, and that's going to shift something. We're going to have to convince that kid.
Should we talk to the Boy King first, then?
Probably.
Okay.
The main thing they wanted to know was where Nerul stood.
Well, we can tell them that we couldn't contact him. Unless they want to go marching into the cave and talking to the god himself, which I don't think he'll take kindly to.
I am dreading the moment if we talk to that Boy King and he is already in the Mage's the Mage's College's pocket.
At
Which
that
is
rate,
we're
tell
already
him everything.
Yeah.
At that rate, we tell him everything. We just have to tell him about the vampire. Tell him the vampire was full of shit and that.
Let's get an idea of where he stands.
Tell him the vampire was full of shit. He didn't actually have to do the sacrifices, and the vampire was just taking advantage of his desperation.
Okay.
And we'd have to say we killed it, just so supplies could be moved over because of this little bit of liberty for him.
Ball is in his court, and he has to play, and we're going to see.
How are we going to prove to him that the vampire is dead without showing him they rule?
They should already know. Vampire will
Roll.
not. Ooh.
No, roll. It's fucking roll.
Who?
Everybody.
Oh my god.
17.
5.
Shit.
Habibi?
Oh,
With what?
I'm so sorry. I can't take that back, can I?
No.
Are they listening in right now?
No, I said his name.
I gotta pee. Hold on. Oh no!
God damn it, Redbeard. I am not in it.
No, god damn it.
I love you,
I didn't say
Habibi.
Lord, not count.
You tried your best. I would have done the same thing after a while.
Sorry. No. Fuck.
It's a main villain. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I know he's the villain, but I didn't. I can't get a pass, can I? No. God, we haven't even done anything yet.
They ruled this news. That's like, copy that. Airstrike immediate.
No. I feel so dumb.
He just erases all the life within a 10-mile radius.
No.
That's a thing.
Okay.
I made a joke. She's like, "Can I take it back?" And I was like, "I don't know about that." And then he's all, "Yeah." He just shows up and does this, or he's all, "Yeah." Nurul, call him the airstrike, and I'm like, "Yeah." And Nurul just shows up and erases all the life within a 10-mile radius.
Oh, oh my god. Oh.
He has the power to do shit like that, though. That's fucked up.
Oh, please no.
Actually, what did you roll?
A 16.
A 16?
Mm-hmm.
I got a 17.
Awesome. Actually, I had you roll to remember something.
Oh.
I know that you're discussing this. I was just gonna give you a heart attack for a little while. I'm sorry.
God damn it.
I'm gonna kill myself.
So
on a bridge.
So Lydia, you remember that ring is something you got from the dungeon or from the cave.
That's what I was thinking of, but I wasn't sure if that was too dangerous to give to a boy king, or to at least show to him, because he might ask for it.
Oh yeah. Hell, I forgot about that. Yeah, that'd be perfect evidence that I'm keeping.
Okay, well, you can argue with the mages about whether or not you can hold on to that.
There's no argument.
Yeah, it's already a fucking war crime to own in the first place, but go ahead.
We'll tell
I already
the boy
got a few
king-
war crimes in my pocket, don't worry.
we'll
Yo,
tell the boy king
transmutation is
about-
not something you fuck around with. I'm sorry.
But I also think handing that ring over to the mages college might put us in good favor. At least a little bit.
Okay, if we wanted to be in good favor, we'd be telling them everything. We already are determined that's not a good thing.
We're trying to be in their good favor so they don't, smite us off the face of the earth.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Actually, be on their side.
I have already made the decision to smite them first.
Look,
Not now if they have some some better motives or something, and they play a little bit more. Nothing's been proven yet, but if what I think is happening, I am already at war with them.
Look, here's my thought on the take. There's nothing they can do about a death god directly.
Not directly, but
what if they lied about 3 days away?
Well, we'll find out today.
Let's go. Oh, do we want to have the conversation with the Boy King yet? DM?
We need to. We're supposed to contact him first.
I don't know, do you?
I do. I personally really want to fucking see what's about to go down.
Is we need to make contact with the Boy King first so that the Mage College doesn't contact him first. If the Mage College shows up after we've talked to the Boy King, or if they're already here, great, we can get it all out at once. We have home field advantage. If that Boy King is on our side, we have home field advantage. If they get to him first, we're fucked.
All right, well,
then we're on the run.
Yeah, but the forest is not on their side.
True.
And I don't think the god is.
To be fair, right now it doesn't seem like the forest is on anyone's side.
Lydia's trying to be hopeful.
It looks like the forest is attacking everything right now.
Yeah, it's going into react mode.
We'll fix that number too.
Traumatized, okay?
Let's get
honestly, honestly, getting the Dryad back and all of that seems like the best course of action as well.
Yes, because it also gets the all-powerful death god to like us. And also a chance to kick that Time Wizard's ass.
I basically just break out into a fucking jog and start cooking ass towards the kingdom, towards the castle.
If I get you trying to do that, I already know I can't keep up with you, so I'm hitching a ride.
Like, we gotta get to him first.
I was about to say, as soon as he starts taking off, I'm gonna try and grab onto his coattails or something.
Awesome.
I am Forrest Gumping it.
Unless I'm still being carried, because I don't.
I love how all the little people decide to pile up on you.
He's the normal sized one. Also, imagine I'm probably still fatigued.
We gotta figure out where Jared is, what Oliver is doing. Poor guy. I just missed so fucking much.
Well,
I feel kind of bad.
He's probably coming back with us. He has to be, because he was at the village. Unless we leave him at the village to be our contact.
His main directive right now is Sarlar.
Yeah.
So everything that's happened thus far has been second.
Nerul will have told. I guess if he's there in the cave with you guys when you're talking to Nerul, he would have been told by Nerul that they're no longer accessible, and to not worry about it for now, basically.
Oh god, that would throw him into a fit.
This department is no longer taking calls.
Yeah, let's just leave him out of that number. Let's just leave him in town for all that and be like.
Well, you see, Nerul knows exactly where the fuck Sarlar is, but also Sarlar's his fucking champion now, and the only one he has. He has one other, but he doesn't speak of him. I think you might remember the little necromancer.
Wait, way back in the day?
Yeah.
I remember that little fucker. If I recall correctly, the one that summoned up that 1,000 armor.
Jimothy?
Yeah. Jimothy!
Oh my god.
Fucking Timothy.
I don't know if this will happen, but I just think this would be a fun end goal of the campaign of like Lydia becomes like a one possibly successful champion. This tiny little fairy, champion of a death god.
The spirit of the forest, her champion. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Honestly,
then we gotta go to war. Oh.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't oppose extra magic from a death god at the end of the day.
Oh,
Yeah,
she
but at the
can
end of the
go
day,
like change into full size Fae.
I would say if I become the champion of the nature spirit, then yeah, I'd just be that.
That would be so fucking cool.
Because this is a big if we can bring her back.
Right.
Because even with like the tiny shred of her life force left, like, is that even enough? Because I don't know how things went in your future campaign. Because what we're doing might just swerve us into a different timeline.
Let's say there's a lot of years.
It's been the same timeline, but it's a lot of years that happened between then and now.
Yeah.
That one hurt my brain.
We're technically.
You mean now and then?
Or we're in.
I'm not sure. Okay, to be honest with you, I don't know.
From what you've said before, it's like we're in the in between while the party is trapped. We're in their time gap.
Yeah, we haven't walked out of the time bubble yet. We got years before previous party.
And technically, all of this is after the first campaign.
It's
allegedly.
Yeah, so
Because
there's you go into the time bubble. We are.
There are some things that are set in stone.
Yeah.
And then there's after the time bubble. I don't know. We might
the
still
future
be there,
that
how
could
long
be.
that is. Because I was going to say, some things are like not going to change, but like.
So that's literally the point of the orb in this episode, was to be that, like, the future that you could want. Like, what would you do?
Mm-hmm.
You, Abel, were on a deck with the one you love, doing what you enjoy.
Yeah. So it's the future that could be.
Yep.
If everything goes right.
Yep, and the future I want is I control the Mage's Guild and make sure it doesn't do fucking bullshit again.
I just get to go back to being a hermit with my village.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
But I was going to say,
no fucking wrong about that. That's amazing.
You know from your other campaign whether or not it's even possible to bring back the spirit. So
that's true.
Yeah.
Well, it is and it's not. So I have God damn it. I hate saying that I have an ending picked out, but I have two right now that I really, really like.
Alternate timeline.
And I don't want to do alternate timelines. I want it to all come back together again. I want it to fix itself.
That's fair.
Now, another problem arises because of that, but I already have that picked out, and it's already happening. It's already a thing.
Mm-hmm.
But the causality of fixing it, I have picked out. It's just the actual ending I have to decide on. But so far, this is going really, really well.
I guess we'll see what happens.
I am fucking exhausted, and I have to take my kids to school tomorrow.
Yeah, let's call it here, and we get to have this conversation with the king later. And I have videos to upload.
Roller coaster that was this session.
Oh my god, it was so fucking good though.
Well, I know what I'm doing for a chance I get.
Stemma, I don't intend on killing your character, but the next time you offer up your fucking self as like bait, like
as bait.
That was so close to fucking fucking player death.
Yeah, sitting in the palm of a death god.
What does she like? She just had the god of death affect her. Does that come with like any residual effects?
The memory of it. That's much of what. Okay, so I wanted to make this clear to Oliver too at some point, but those visions that he keeps having and the visions that he's been given by any god is like a stagnant memory that you remember all the time. You don't intend to, it just is there. So, unfortunately for you, Lydia, you're going to have this like trauma flashbacks every once in a while of like what this creature went through.
Mm-hmm.
It has nothing to do with the presence of the god or anything like that. It's very much the memory that's conveyed.
Now I actually do have claustrophobia.
Yeah.
Each time you go to rest or sleep or whatever, you see it.
You're gonna curl up into a ball every night.
Fuck.
Feeling trapped. This will be fun. Yeah, no consequences of my actions.
Alright, I am.
At least not the worst thing that can happen.